Hi, good morning, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. So yes, I'm doing a little bit of a surprise pop-in segment today. Usually I don't do any lives on the weekend, but since I have time, I thought I'll pop on and talk about something very important that everybody that's going to listen to this can benefit from, which is to build yourself as a brand. Now, why is this important? Before I kick the segment off, actually, before I go into why this is important, why you should be building yourself as a brand, take a moment to introduce yourself. I want to know where you're tuning in from. What's your name? Where you're tuning in from? Let me know. Also, if you like this segment, don't forget to show some love. Those little icons in the screen. So introduce yourself. Tell me where you're tuning in from. This is how we build friendships, community, networking. This is how people can get to know you. This is how you create awareness about you and that you exist. Introduce yourself and let me know where you're tuning in from. Mukhtar, hi Mukhtar. So don't be afraid. I see there's like over 20 people tuned in. So I want you to introduce yourself in the comment section and let me know where you're tuning in from. Also, let me know if you'd be interested in building yourself as a brand. Are you excited to learn about how to build yourself as a brand? Let me know that as well. So before I kick this segment off and going into, brand building is Nigeria. Cool. Nigeria. India. So nice to see people from all over the world tuning in. Please take the time to introduce yourself and anything someone should know about you as well. So always use these opportunities when you're tuning into someone's live to introduce yourself, to create awareness about you, who you are. Oh, wow, cool. The way in the house. How are you? I am great. Karmjeet, how are you doing this weekend? Mumbai. Oh, one place I want to visit is Mumbai. So on my bucket list to travel once we can get back into traveling when we're allowed to travel. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you for taking the time to introduce yourself. Keep those comments going, introduce yourself, have conversations. If you have any questions as I begin the segment, feel free to type them in the comment section. So I'm going to talk about brand building. At the same time, I'm open to answer any questions. You can ask me anything. It is Sunday. So hey, we can have a whole conversation. If you want to get to know me, not a problem. I have tons of people message me every single day. So this is kind of like it's interesting because the first thing I thought I was kind of just doing a segment, just ask me anything and people can get to know me. But then before I logged in, what clicked into my mind was to talk about brand building and how you can build yourself as a brand, why you should be building yourself as a brand to earn more money, right? Like building your brand and earn more money is what I'm going to talk about today. But feel free to ask me anything today. I'm open to any questions people may have for me. So why is brand building important? So I'm going to talk about my personal experience on that brand building. I got featured on Wall Street Journal as well this year. This year has been honestly been a blessing. I would say it's so far has been a great year for me. I just recently got invited to speak at 2 global summits. So that's a huge change in my life to be able to have 2 global recognized summits reach out to me and ask me to be a speaker at their event. So that's the power of brand building. I got an opportunity to sit on a board as well. So there's 2 opportunities that I recently landed to help 2 organizations as a board member. So I already announced one of them. I have the other announcement coming out soon as well. I got a radio gig out of building my brand. So the opportunities that come with you building yourself as a brand is, honestly speaking, just endless. Like, you can't probably even think about what can happen. Like, for me to be featured on Wall Street is something I didn't even imagine. And having them reach out to me to get interviewed for an article one of the journalists was writing for me was still a highlight till this moment, and still sometimes I can't believe that it happened. So that's just some quick things that's happening out of the fact that, because I'm interested, I've been building my brand. So I've been at it for years now, but I think my shift really happened to start focusing and building myself as a brand wasn't until 2019, I would say. So I firsthand have seen so much benefit when I started focusing more on building myself as a brand versus talking about my businesses or anything, but I started focusing myself as a brand, and that's when I saw so many opportunities come my way. And the biggest thing for me being an entrepreneur that came my way was all the potential customer leads, client leads came directly to me in my inbox on LinkedIn. And then also being able to now charge more for my time. And that's what I want to teach you guys all is the benefits of building yourself as a brand is countless. Like, you can earn more money, you can get featured on like Wall Street, Forbes, or any publication that you may want to. You can land a radio show, you can land a segment on a TV show, or TV segments. You can earn more money. You can get called to be a guest speaker in summits or conferences, leading conferences. Something I did want for myself was to be a guest speaker at a conference or an event. So I'm happy that like I got 2 this year, that I got invited. They reached out to me directly. Now, all the opportunities that I'm talking about right now all came to me. I didn't go looking for them. I didn't go approach people for them. They all came to me because I started focusing on building myself as a brand. And that's what I'm going to teach you guys today on why this is important and how you can do it. Okay. We're connecting with you, Karan from Bangalore. I'm an incoming MBA. Nice to meet you, Karan. Okay, so guys, again, feel free to ask me any questions. So now, brand building. What do you think of when you think of brand building? Let me know in the comments. So when someone says brand building, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Typically speaking, so I know there's a little bit of a delay from StreamYard to LinkedIn. So I will wait a few seconds as you guys type in your comments. What comes to your mind when you think of brand building? A lot of times what happens is people think brand building is only for like products, companies, or entrepreneurs. And individuals don't think of themselves as creating a brand, creating an image about yourself. Yes, that's one aspect of it, of brand building as well. So building yourself as an individual as a brand is the key to your success. It's the key to earn more money. It's the key to attract unlimited opportunities to come your way, whatever that looks like. And the beauty behind it is that you don't have to chase. You don't have to chase anybody. You don't have to chase companies. You don't have to chase potential clients, you can attract all this to you by focusing on you and building yourself as a brand. Okay, so you want to build yourself as a brand. Now, when we talk about brand building, now anyone can do this, guys. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Anyone can build themselves as a brand. It's not, is it hard? I don't think so. I don't believe it's hard. Maybe because I wasn't focusing on building myself as a brand, but because I started doing it, it happened. But I believe, yes, as Jeanette is saying, have them chase you, right? So that's the power of brand building. Building yourself as a brand is that people start chasing you, opportunities start chasing you, things start coming to you, and you don't have to chase anybody. Like, just imagine that for a second. Imagine you not chasing anything and anyone, and everything is coming to you, right? Every opportunity is coming to you. Potential clients are coming to you. If you're a business owner, customers are coming to you. If you're a career professional, job opportunities are coming to you. Career opportunities are coming to you. Speaking gigs are coming to you. People are asking you to be, you become the go-to person, the most seeked out person for whatever that looks like. You can be a TED Talk speaker. That's something to my to-do list as well. I want to be one, at least once, be on TED Talks. So imagine here, I want you to think big here. Think of possibly anything your heart desires. Do you want, like, one of my other goals is, one thing that I've always wanted for a few years is, I have it on my vision board as well, is to be on Forbes magazine, for just Forbes, anything to do with Forbes. I want to be in it. Forbes magazine, be featured in Forbes. So that's something that is something I actually wanted for many years, and still like I have had them reach out to me in 2016. That was the first big name, well-known organization, association, or magazine reaching out to me to be on Forbes Council. So it's something that happens when you start focusing on you, right? So that happened to me in 2016, and couldn't get on Forbes Council, to be truth, because I wasn't making X amount of money to be on it. So they have this whole criteria. You have to be making millions of dollars. I'm not making millions of dollars, but I will be making that money soon. I'm going to go with soon. And then I can reach out to Forbes Council, as they told me. And as soon as you hit that mark, reach out to us, and so on and so on. So sky's the limit, guys. Sky's the limit. I want you to think outside of the box here. Think of everything that you want to be able to want to do, like TED Talks. Maybe you want to be featured in famous magazine or a publication, be featured in TV segments, magazines, whatever. The sky's the limit. So that's the power of why you should build yourself as a brand, because unlimited opportunities will come to you. So now let's talk about how to build your brand and which platform is the best one to do it. So the best platform is the one you're on, LinkedIn. So I see all the comments, everyone's on LinkedIn. So for all the comments are coming from LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is the best tool to use to build yourself as a brand. Now, too many people I've come across just have a LinkedIn profile and have done nothing with it. That's how you're losing out on opportunities coming your way. Don't treat LinkedIn just like sake of having a profile and think it's a job board or whatnot. LinkedIn is a powerhouse. It's a power tool. It's gold mine. It's like gold mine. It can open so many doors for you, but you have to use this tool to build your brand. So let's talk about how to build your brand. Step one in building your brand is get very clear on who you are as an individual, what you stand for, what you believe in, and what do you want people to recognize you. So if I say your name, what is one sentence I automatically should associate with you? So like, people call me HR superhero. Actually, my clients used to call me HR Superhero, and then I changed my company name from Your HR Team to HR Superhero. And boom, I started getting resonated by HR Superhero. Now, over the years, I now am recognized for a few things. If you want to attract and retain talent, HR Superhero. If you want to land a job, your dream role within 30 days, and you want to make more money up to, like, say, up to 95% more in salary. Actually, I've helped people get 200% more in salary. Boom, people think of me. So my inboxes are filled with these two potential targets, right? So you have to really get clear on your target. What are you targeting? What you want people to recognize you for? What is your subject matter expertise? So brand building is also combination of two things: you as an individual, you as a person, you as a human being. What do you stand for? So personal branding, and then we want to incorporate professional branding, you as a subject matter expert. So two go into one, hand in hand, and then we build you as a brand. So now take a moment to think about who are you and what do you stand for? And I'm going to throw in a whole other question out there that I started asking myself, and I ask myself this almost on a daily basis, is if I die tomorrow, would I have made an impact? What kind of impact would I want to leave this world with? Deep question. It's a deep, 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 deep question to ask. But the more you keep asking yourself this question, the more clear you will get on what is it that you want, right? So a lot of these questions are very hard to, are hard questions. They seem easy question, but they are a little bit hard question, but more of soul searching, right? Being self-aware of who you are. Next thing you want to do, next question is, so these are a few questions to ask yourself before we begin to build a brand. Second part of building your brand is another set of questions you want to ask yourself is, well, how do people benefit from you? Who do you help? What do they accomplish? What do they achieve? How do you help them? What are they going to get from your help, and what are they accomplishing and what are they achieving? So if you go to my LinkedIn profile, I clearly state for HR Superhero, I help small, medium-sized organizations attract and retain talent to scale their business, plus increase their revenues and profits. For GKM, I have a clear message. I help career professionals land into their dream jobs in 30 days and earn up to 95% more. So I'm going to be actually changing these message as well. So get very clear on your message. Who do you help? How do you help them? And what results are they getting? Okay. Lastly, what sets you apart from your competition? We all have competition. So if as a business owner, you have competition. As a consultant, you have competition. As a career profession, you have competition, right? So do some research on your competitors. Who are your competitors and what sets you apart? So value proposition, but you gotta have to do this homework first, right? Who are your competition? And what makes you different from your competition? What are you bringing to the table? Okay, so some deep questions to ask yourself. Now, how to build your brand? Once you've got clear image on what you're targeting, who you want to target, who you are, what you bring to the table, then you can now go and start building your LinkedIn profile to target that, right? And the biggest thing people are not doing is not actually focusing on building the LinkedIn profiles from start to finish. When I say start, I mean banner. I've come across so many people's LinkedIn profile, they have not even taken the moment to actually create a custom banner. All you have to do is use Canva, canva.com. It's a tool. It starts off free. There's a paid version of it as well. And take the time to custom design one, but have a clear message. Who do you help? How do you help them? And what are their results? Use my banner as an example. That's exactly what I'm telling people. Who Who am I helping? How do I help them? And what are they getting out of from my help? So get very clear on that. So build your LinkedIn profile. Have a picture, okay, that goes with you, your brand, the image you're trying to set forward. So personal branding is also what people think of you, what people when people see you, what image they get, right? So you can control that in one aspect as well. So what is it that you want people to think about you? Get very clear on that, okay? The biggest way to build your brand is actually what I've been doing, what a lot of people are doing nowadays on LinkedIn. I've been doing it since 2015, is writing your content. So I wrote a post today. The number one mistake people make when it comes to writing content is that they don't write. The number one mistake people make is when they're writing content is that they are writing for likes and comments and trying to go viral. That's not why you write content. So the best way to build your brand, use LinkedIn, and then we want to write content. You want to write your post. Now, post writing should be the framework on how I write posts, and I've been writing posts on LinkedIn since 2015, is you want to be seen as a subject matter expert, but your post should be able to help one person. One person. So before you write something on LinkedIn, you want to sit there and think, who will this help? Would it help one person? The goal should be to help one person. The goal shouldn't be to get likes and comments. Believe it or not, a lot of people get into the numbers game, like I should get X amount of likes, I should get X amount of comments, I should get X amount of views. But no, that's not what you should be aiming for. Believe it or not, a lot of people that will reach out to you, probably 90% of people that reach out to me have either never engaged with my content, never liked it, or didn't even comment, but they're willing to message me. Those that do engage and like my comments on my posts, usually 90%, I shouldn't say 90%, but usually are not the ones that are messaging me. People who actually message me have never even wrote a comment on my post. Another misconception people have is, well, I can't write post yet because I don't have X amount of followers. So if I do write a post, it's not going to reach anybody. That's a big other misconception people have. Your post reaching X amount of people has no barrier on how many connections you have or how many followers you have. And here's why I know this. When I write my post, some of my posts have hit, like I've had posts that reach 700,000 views. I've had posts that reach 100K. I've posts that reach 200K, 300K, all the way to 700K. I've not hit the million mark on my post views, but I've hit all the way up to 700,000 plus views. And if you look at my followers, I don't even have 50K followers. I have like 47,000 something followers. But my post can have the ability to surplus that, has the ability to reach as many people as possible. So it doesn't matter how many connections you have. It doesn't matter how many followers you have. Just the other day, someone's post came through my feed and was talking about how they're going to hit 1 million followers. When I went through their posts are barely even reaching 3,000 people. Their posts don't even reach like 900K. She is about to hit 1 million followers, but her post does not reach all those 1 million people that follow her. So posts has nothing to do. I say this so many times offline as I'm coaching people on writing content and building their brand, is that your post has no barrier on how many connections or followers you have. So one of the best ways, most powerful tool that's available on LinkedIn is writing posts, not articles. You can write an article, not a problem, but the post itself has so much power. It's the best tool to use to build yourself as a brand is start writing content. Content is king. Content is what gets you noticed. Content is how I got featured on Wall Street Journal, because I wrote a piece on why we should eliminate reference checks in our hiring processes, and how I limited it way back early in my career. That post got picked up, got viewed by a journalist from Wall Street Journal, reached out to me. I want to interview you for an article I'm writing, and so on, right? So content is king. Content is how you will get where you want to go. Content is how you build your brand. Content will get you speaking gigs. Content can get you featured on Wall Street or any publication. Content will get you to earn more money. Content is what opportunities will come knocking on your door. Content is what people will reach out to you. I get all my customer leads just through content writing. I help even career professionals write and build their brand so that they get opportunities coming. All my clients, this is how my clients that are career professionals are landing more money opportunity, job opportunities. I've helped people increase their salaries by 200%. How? Brand building. Even entrepreneurs, I've helped entrepreneurs start building their brands on LinkedIn so they can start getting leads. That's the power of LinkedIn that you're sitting on that a lot of people are not using, okay? So those are my tips and advice on why you should be building your brand. Start seeing yourself as a brand. Start building yourself as a brand. What do you want to be associated with? What do you want people to know you? And never forget to stay real and true to yourself. Don't write fake content. Don't write content thinking that it's going to generate X amount of views. Write content from your heart. From your heart. That's my best advice on writing content. You have to write it from your heart. It has to be your experiences, personal experiences, professional experiences, or problems you have solved and steps you took to solve those problems that can help other people solve their problems. So when you start to focus on getting super active on LinkedIn by writing your own content, that is the best way you can accelerate your growth in your career or your business. Is the fastest way. If you do this every single day, okay, if anybody wants to take me up on this challenge, if you start writing content like 2 or 3 posts a day for the next 7 days, I guarantee you there will be opportunities knocking on your door as less than 7 days, within 7 days. But you have to write content, your own content. Some people I've seen doing this on LinkedIn, and I don't advise this, people are writing fake content. Okay, fake content, sure, may get you views, sure, may get you engagement, but it's still fake and people will catch on, and then you lose credibility. And it's not how you'll get opportunities, speaking engagements or podcast speaking. You can start your own podcast, radio opportunities, being featured in publications. That won't happen then. But when you are real and writing your own authentic content, that will get you noticed. That will have the right opportunities come your way. So again, my message here is don't write content just for likes and views, but write content from the heart. It will always be real. Write it the way you would write it. Don't try to gimmick other people. And that's the other thing, is stay true to yourself. So I hope this helped. It's 11:30. If you have questions, drop them below in the comment section, and I'm more than happy to help you. I will answer any questions, and you can ask me any question you want. Happy to answer. Any quick tips for brand building? Okay, so I've covered a lot. So quick tips on building your brand is, one thing is have a picture of yourself, a clear, great looking picture of yourself, smiling, looking sharp, looking great. Have a banner, who you help, how do they benefit, how do you help them, how do they benefit from your help, as well as the results you can get for people, right? So think of subject matter expertise that you want to be recognized. One subject matter expertise that you want to be recognized. So when someone think of, let's say HR, I want people to think of me. When someone thinks of career coach, I want people to think of me. So I have two target audience that I am targeting. So that's what you want to start thinking of. What do you want to, like, what do you want to be known for? What do you want to be known for? What do you want, what, like, go-to person, right? What do you want to be known for that people reach out to you? The go-to person for X. So what is that? And then what you want to do is you want to write your content based on what you want people to reach out to you for. So if you want people to, like, for example, I write two separate types of content because I'm targeting two separate audience. I write HR content that more geared to HR stuff, small, medium-sized companies. I also write content for career professionals to help them land their dream job. So I'm writing two separate content every single day. I'll also share my personal journey with people on LinkedIn. So that's how you build your brand. Honestly speaking, it is content. Also, having a great looking LinkedIn profile. I learned many good points related to job interviews. Okay, great. Really? I don't know what that means. Billy, good morning, Billy. Good job, nice. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. I'm happy to stick around and answer any questions anyone may have. Also, if you found this segment useful, don't forget to share some, I would say, love or like or whatever you, the emojis in the bottom. Okay, Dina, good to see you on a Sunday morning. I'm registering everything that you are saying. Also doing house chores. One question, how can you make industry which is known to hire a lot based on PhD degree and personal network? Okay, so this is a good question. This is why you want to build your brand. This is exactly the question Dina is asking, is the exact reason why I'm telling you build your brand, right? So keep in mind, guys, building your brand is the most powerful thing you can do, because as I kicked off this segment, I said the reason you want to build your brand is to have people reach out to you, right? So now she's saying, how do you build your brand within an industry which is known to hire a lot of based on PhD, like personal network, right? So now when you, like, okay, so the whole notion of we only hire people we know, but this is how people can get to know you. This is how you would tap into this industry and build your network, personal network. The problem is this is a fast track to networking. Like, people don't know how to network, but when you build your brand, you are tapping into this industry, right? So get very clear on, so it's corporate finance, investments, start writing content. So Dina, you took my online course, how to get hired in 60 days, how to get your dream job. So in that course, I talked about brand building, how to build your brand, personal content, how to write how to write post and content. So Dina, I'm gonna suggest you to go back into the course and go through the LinkedIn brand building class in the program that you've already enrolled, the course you enrolled in. And I go into this in a lot of detail on how to build your brand. Branding is what will get people to come to you. Branding will help you build that awareness that you exist. You are a subject matter expert in corporate finance and an investment. We need to talk to her. I need to reach out to Dina. That's how you create awareness about you, right? A brand building is all about creating awareness about you, what you can do, what your subject matter expert is, and that will people start reaching out to you. Now, people reach out to me every single day. I already have messages in my inbox right now. People reach out to me every single day. Now, I don't know these people. They don't know, they know me because I'm writing content, right? So when people start reaching out to you, they feel like they already know you based on the content you are producing. So power of brand building is that people will know you before you even know them. Now that is powerful. I don't know anything more powerful than that. David, thank you for this great session, Gurpreet. You are welcome. Could you please share about the service you provide at GKM Coaching for career professionals? Sure, I provide career coaching, job search coaching services for career professionals. I have a membership that's about $50 a month. So there's a membership, and in the membership, there you have access to over 100. Okay, not 100. Is it 100? Over 70. Let's go with 70. Over 70 plus videos on different topics, from career advice from other career professionals as well, from job searching, how to grow your career, how to land promotion. Also, we do in the membership workshops, so you get access to unlimited workshops as well from people from subject matter experts in their industry or come in and teach workshops. I also have a course on how to get hired in 60 days. That has like 14 video lessons. I have a master class on how to build your LinkedIn profile to attract to a lead magnet. Your LinkedIn profile should be a lead magnet to whatever leads you want to capture, be it as a career professional, getting job opportunities, or any opportunities, be a salesperson trying to get sales, be an entrepreneur, want to grow their business and get clients. So every single person's LinkedIn should be set up to be a lead magnet. So I have that class on that. I have a resume writing course. I have how to access the hidden job market. I'm launching a new program as well in a couple of months on how you can build your brand. So tapping into brand building, I'm building a program on that as well. So those and I also provide one-on-one coaching services. So I will drop all this in the link if anybody wants to join. Feel free to ask any other questions if you have. I also have a resume template. There you go. I will drop all this information in the chat, in the comments, so you guys can grab it. Also, if anybody wants to directly talk to me, I'm gonna drop the link on in the comments, so you can actually hop on StreamYard and talk to me. If you want to hop on this live call and ask me any questions, feel free to do that. Here, let me drop the link. So I dropped the link. If anybody wants to hop on and talk to me directly, you want to get coached by me, feel free to hop on to my live segment. So you know what? I'm going to open this to live call. You can hop on. You don't have to turn your video on if you don't want to, but you can hop on to the segment and directly speak to me. get coached by me today. Okay, so I dropped the link. If anybody wants to ask me a question, wants to speak to me directly, I dropped the StreamYard link. So it's the third-party system is StreamYard. You can hop on and speak to me directly this very moment. You don't have to write your comment in the comment section. You can actually just click on the link and talk to me. Each link has been provided separately. I did drop each link separately. Okay, so if you want to speak to me, so now speaking of brand building, now I'm giving you an opportunity to join my live. I dropped the link. This is how you also create brand, right? Now you have an opportunity, everybody that's tuned in right now, to hop on this live with me so everyone else can see. But you can also get coached by me right now. You can talk to me directly. You don't have to write a comment in the comment section, but you can hop on. I dropped the link. You can click on the link. You can hop on and speak to me directly in this live if you want to. That is if you want to. So if you open to getting coached by me, you can hop on my live segment right now with me and talk to me directly. So hop on this live if you want to get coached. Don't be scared, guys. Don't be shy. Here's your opportunity. Tons of people reach out to me every day. People want to get coached by me. People want to get free coaching by me. Here I am offering free coaching. All you have to do is click on that link that I dropped. So I'm dropping it again so you can get coached by me right now on the spot. On the spot, guys. On the spot, you can get coached, get all your questions answered by me. You can hop on this live. So I'll stick on for 5 more minutes to see who will take this opportunity. If you want to get coached by me, hop on. Oh, my friend Sandy. So if you want to get coached, guys, like, doesn't get better than this. Someone actually took me up. So David, you have to unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi, David.
I'm fine. Good morning. Oh, so sorry because I don't have to put on my camera, do I?
That is up to you. That's your choice. If you feel comfortable, you can turn it on. If you turn it up, people can see you, and it's another way to build your brand. Get a great awareness that you exist, right? So it's totally up to you.
Okay, so I'm not on brand right now, because I'm just at home and just doing some work around the house. So I was just listening. So I will just stick with the audio for now. That's fine, yeah?
No problem.
Okay. So I have a question. So currently, I'm running my master's degree program at Calvin University, and I would be.
So 1 second. First, introduce yourself, who you are, where are you located?
Okay. I'm David. I worked as a software engineer for about 4 years. Then I'm currently running my master's program at Calvin University, Ottawa, Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. So currently, as I said, I'm running the master's degree, and I'll be concluding next year. And currently I can take on jobs. I can take on full-time jobs. So I was going to ask against next year, like that's about 9 months next year, March. So I was like, what kind of tips do you think I can do to to position myself to be ready for opportunities aside what the other tips you just mentioned? Since I'm not ready to get a job right now, just basically like accumulating, should I say, sort of points, so that maybe by January, before I'm done with school, I'll probably have jobs waiting for me.
Okay. Okay, so I have a couple questions to ask you.
Okay.
Have you done any internships?
No, so the program I do currently, it's not an internship program. No internship.
So that's a classic mistake a lot of students make, is that they don't do internships just like you, because my program is not a co-op program.
Yeah.
So that is the number one mistake a lot of students are making. And this is going to prevent you from landing your job or lining up a job opportunity by the time you graduate, right? So what's happening is tons of companies, so I wrote a piece on this, tons of companies are asking for individuals to have 1 to 2 years experience because they offer internship programs almost every summer. So you should be, and a lot of them are paid internships. So a lot of Fortune 500 companies have internship programs every summer. They're paid. So the expectations of students have changed. So expectations from companies of new grads have changed compared to like when I graduated in 2000, early 2000. I remember right here. It's like it's been changed now. So when I graduated, that expectation wasn't there because internships really weren't a thing, not too much. But now there is that expectation because a lot of companies offer internships as well as there's co-op programs built into programs. So the expectation's there. So in order for you to land a job or line up a job by January, you're going to have to look at doing internships from now all the way till January. I would also start getting involved with your school clubs. There's tons of clubs, associations with schools. Each schools have all these different clubs. So I would get heavily active with those clubs as well.
Okay. Oh, great. That's awesome. Thanks a lot. Great.
And then also third, get active on LinkedIn. Build your LinkedIn profile fully. And get active. And if you don't know how to do this, then I've dropped links to my class called How to Turn Your LinkedIn into a Lead. Also start engaging with people's content, so to create awareness that you exist, because a lot of jobs actually exist in what we call it the hidden job market. A majority of jobs never get posted. Very few jobs get posted. On average, roughly 20% of all available jobs get posted. So like the stats are not 100%, I'm not saying 100% accurate, but roughly that's what people are resonating, or like the research suggests that 20% of jobs get posted, about 80%, 70 to 80% jobs don't get posted. It all comes down to who you know. People hire based on who they know and so on. So you want to start doing is accessing the hidden job market as right now.
Okay. Okay.
So I have a class on that as well.
Okay, because I was going to ask a follow-up question that to assess the hidden job market. So I think you mentioned like the first step is to engage with content from.
So there's so many ways. I teach 6 strategies in my online class. It's a recorded class, so I go over 6 strategies to get access to hidden job market. And guess what? None of it is go ask for information or interviews or do coffee chats. Nothing, no cookie cutter solutions, but actual real strategies that I've been tapping into for years. I'm teaching other people. It actually works. Like I'm actually teaching you real strategies, 6. I don't like to use the bulletproof, but let's just go with the 6 bulletproof strategies. I hate that word, bulletproof. The thing is bulletproof because you have to pivot along the way, but 6 strategies that really work in getting access to the hidden job market.
Awesome. Okay, thank you so much.
Any other questions?
No.
Okay, well, you enjoy your Sunday. Okay,
yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, Emoidi. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How do you pronounce your name?
My name is Ayomide.
Ayomide?
Yes, Ayomide Olubiyi.
Okay, where are you tuning in from?
I'm tuning in from Lagos, Nigeria.
Oh, cool. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah. So for me, yeah, I joined in not quite long, and I was able to deduce three things that you said. You said you need to be able to create a brand and start making money. And to do that, you should try as much as possible to think of what people remember you for whenever you die. So
Okay, wait, let me correct you there. Not try.
okay,
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not telling you to try. I'm telling you to do it.
all
That's
right,
what you should be doing every single day, not trying.
okay,
The trying word should never be in one's dictionary. You should be executing and taking action. So when it comes to brand building, you shouldn't be trying to build your brand. You should be building your brand. Should
all right,
is the key here.
okay. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You.
So I've been thinking about this for a very long time, and honestly, I still haven't been able to figure out this. But one thing I know for sure is that at
Okay,
this
so
moment,
hold on 1 second. Let's take a pause. You said you've been thinking about this, but you still haven't been able to figure out. So let's start
yes,
with there. What haven't you been able to figure out?
okay, at the moment, I currently work as an office assistant, but I work directly with the HR. So I have a very big interest in HR, though I'm still in the learning process of becoming an HR professional by experience. So thinking of what I currently do and what I feel I would like to do in the future. I love HR, no doubt about that. But I
Okay, so
think
let's start there. You said you love HR, right?
yes,
Correct? So you
yes,
look, I'm also HR. Um, so why do you love it, HR? Let's start there. Why?
okay.
Why do
The
you
reason why I had this interest in HR at first is because I feel I could always help people and give them feedback at every possible time. Because I realized the fact that every employee they need they are like a customer for the HR business partner, for instance. So I feel sometimes when they require support, they don't get the kind of support they need at every point in time because they just tend to feel like, oh, the HR is like a demigod, and you just have to wait for them to reply you at their own convenient time. So for me, I feel I should always be able to help people and give them response that would at least make them feel at home at every point in time so that they could actually feel comfortable that their problems will be solved or has already been solved. So that's one of my interests, and that is one
so
of the reasons.
I'm gonna let's stop there for a second. Now, you talked about helping providing the support, but you can do that as a customer service position too,
Yes, sure.
right? So
Yeah.
but you still haven't answered the question why you love HR. You said you love HR, but you didn't tell me why you love HR. You talked about helping people, but helping people you can do that anywhere, any role. You can go into social service and be a social worker, and you can help people.
Yes, but we all know that human resources has to do with you taking humans first before any other thing. So you just like a stop base for your employees to always talk directly to. So when they have issues, they could always.
Actually, no, that's not what HR is. See, this is why I always ask people when people tell me, "Oh, I want to get into HR. I love HR." I always ask why, and it's always what you have. The answer is always similar to yours because I
Okay,
love helping people, but that's not what HR is. Human
okay,
resources is actually identifying talent that's needed for an organization to grow, getting the right talent, and then retaining that talent.
yes, of course, yeah,
That's what HR is. HR is a business function, making business decisions.
Of course.
That's what HR is.
Yes, of course. That is what HR is.
Yeah, but you're not telling me what you love.
No, you asked about my interest. Why I
You said you love HR, so I asked you, okay, let's start there. Why do you love HR?
Okay, so I was just trying to tell you about my interest, how I developed the interest in HR. First off.
Okay, so now tell me why you love HR.
Okay, right now I love HR because I think HR solves the major problems of every organization in terms of sourcing for the right person for the right job so that they could always get the maximum productivity as they should get. So as at this particular moment, working directly with HR, I've been able to learn the fact that the people you input into an organization really matters a lot because they are the one that would help the organization to grow or also help the organization to fall. So I think as a as an HR professional, you should be strategic because you are like a main source to the downfall or to the success of your organization. So I think for me, I want to be that part that makes this organization succeed, and that is one of the reasons why I'm choosing HR. I want
Okay.
to help you. Yeah.
And how are you gonna land that job opportunity? How do you get into an HR role?
Okay. At this moment, like I said, I'm currently functioning as an office assistant, and I work directly with HR. And I've been able to handle some HR aspect of the business. Though just at the moment, I do health HMO activations for all of the staffs. At the moment, I try to do the background checks for the new hires in our organization. I try as much as no, I do the background checks. I do the preliminary interviews as well for new employees coming into the organization. So I think this is a way to build myself and gain more interest in HR. On the long run, I would like to take up more functions in HR to develop myself. So
And how are you gonna do that?
so like my line manager normally say, you need to be able to position yourself. So I'm trying as much as possible to position myself and do the little things that I'm being able to handle at the moment. I'm trying as much as possible to do them very well so that I can do more. So to whom more is given, more is expected. So now that I handle little, if I can do them very well, I believe I will be able to handle more. And the more I'm able to do them very well, the more I'm being able to do more tasks that relate with HR.
Okay. So to me, it doesn't sound like you have a game plan at all. So step one, you want
Okay.
to get into HR, know the laws in your country.
Okay.
What are the HR employment laws, labor laws in your country? You got to know them inside out. Step two, education. Start attending. Knowledge is power. So start going and attending webinars. Go to humanresourcestoday.com. It's a great website. Has tons of HR resources, blogs. They do tons of webinars. A lot of it, it's all free webinars. So learn.
Okay.
Learning
Sorry.
isn't just going to school. You don't have to go to school. So that's step two. Step three is podcasts. Listen to podcasts. You want to get into HR, you have to master your craft about HR. So you want to be seen as I know my craft inside out. Inside out. it's not about experience. It's all about how you integrate your knowledge into the work. So if you want to land, if you're really passionate about HR and you really want a career in HR, this is how you do it. Step 1, learn the law. Step 2, be attending every type of webinar that's associated with HR. Know HR inside out by being obsessed. You saying you're obsessed with HR, but yet when I asked you how you're gonna get into HR, I didn't heard anything about. I listened to this publication. I read this blog. I know this law. You didn't talk anything about the foundations of HR.
Okay.
Learning isn't just getting experience on the job. You can learn anything if you really truly want to at your fingertips. Listen to podcasts. Let's follow other HR professionals on LinkedIn who write content. Listen to HR podcasts. There's one called my friend Kyle does one. His is called it's a podcast. It's called Rebel HR. I run HR segment every Wednesday at 1:30 with another individual, and it's called G&G Live Show. Following other people's content, reading people's content on HR and following other HR professionals is another way.
Okay. All right. You said you gave me 3 different resources right now, and I just want to confirm them if I got them correctly. You said humanresourcesstudents.com.
Humanresourcestoday.com. It's a website. Tons of it's all HR. They have tons of blogs. They write articles. They host tons of webinars, and then they have podcasts, and they have recorded webinars. Tons of resources.
Okay, thank you so much. And you have a postcard, a podcast called GNG HR.
Mine's a LinkedIn live. Mine's a live show, just like this. Okay. I have one for HR that I do every Wednesday at 1:30, and I write LinkedIn. I write content on LinkedIn, HR as well. There's tons of people on LinkedIn writing content in the HR space.
Okay. Yes. For me, I've tried as much as possible, and I'm still trying to connect to a lot of people on LinkedIn. But I've not been able to create a brand for myself, and I would like
to create a brand. It's not about you connecting with people. It's actually you putting yourself out there. It's about you writing your own content. That's how you create brand. You don't create brand by connecting with other people. To build your brand, one of the best ways in today's world to build your brand is get super active on LinkedIn. Write your own content on LinkedIn. Content is king.
That's true. Okay. I'm listening, please.
Anything else?
Okay. So regarding to creating a brand, which was why I connected to your life, is it possible to write something different entirely from what you're currently doing on LinkedIn? Does it really matter?
It's your brand. It doesn't matter what position you're in. It's all about what is the brand you want to build. What do you want people to recognize you for? Who are you targeting? Who is your target audience? That's who you write for. Who is your target audience? What are you targeting? What did you want to know for? What do you want people to come to you for? So if someone messages you today, what do you want them to contact you for?
Okay, I would like them to contact me for a virtual assistant. I can help them to do their administrative tasks virtually. So
okay, but earlier you said you want to get into HR and you love HR.
Yes.
But you also want people to contact you for virtual assistant.
Yeah, because that is currently what I function as.
Brand building is not about what you're currently doing.
Okay.
What is it that you want? What do you want? No, I'm asking you a question. What do you want?
Okay, to be honest with you.
Yes, be honest. Be honest
Yeah.
with yourself. Right? This is where people screw up brand building is they don't get honest, right? You gotta be real. First up is get really clear, get really honest about what is it that you really want.
Okay. What I really want as a person, aside from my interest and love for HR, I really want to become a filmmaker.
Sorry?
And that is a filmmaker, a
What's that?
filmmaker, like a videographer, somebody who
Oh,
produces movies. Yes, that is what I want. And that is my future focus.
a video photographer, like a videographer.
Yes, like a film producer.
Okay, so the best way to do that is start creating these videos and start posting them on LinkedIn. So yours
Okay.
is easy. Yours is actually really easy. Like anybody in the creative space, it's so easy because yours is all about showing the work, right? Like where I
Yes.
can't show my work, I have to talk about it. I have to talk because I'm a service provider, right? So now
Yes.
anybody in the creative space, creating products or like for you, like creating videos, yours is easy because your work will talk for it. Like, yeah, sure, you have to write a post on what the video is, how you got inspired to do this video, and whatever the information is, and then you show the video, right? So
Okay.
yours is all about actually showing what you can do. So if you really want to
Okay.
get into start producing,
Okay.
people, here's the thing: people think that only way to get into something is first they need to go get a job in that, and that's not true. You don't need to go get a job to get the experience. If you're really passionate about something, you start doing it this very second. You start doing it this very
No.
second. You
No.
got that passion, right? That passion has to be there. And if you are into videos, then you start creating videos like this minute. The minute you get off
Mm.
this call with me, you go create that video. You start doing it. You start showing people your work. And in today's day and age, there's tons of tools and apps available to create such great videos. I've been creating videos and not like to showcase my knowledge and whatever. And I've used all these different apps to do it. The first time I ever created a video was 2016 or 17. I posted on LinkedIn and I had 5, 6 people reach out to me and say, hey, can you give me the name of the person who created this video? I go, I did. I created the video. So I have a creative eye too, but it's not something I'm like aiming to get customers for, right? But again, anything you're passionate about, you should do it the minute you like this very second. So videos is the thing you want to do. Forget HR, forget virtual assistant. Then target what you want. We got one life to live, and we should be living it to fulfill, like to fulfill it. And we
And
should
start
be
living it
going
already.
after our passion, right? Like you can die tomorrow or you can die this very second. Do you want to die in regret and be like,
No.
damn it, I should have done this. Oh, damn it, I should like, you know what I mean? So that's how people should approach anything is you want to do something, go for it. Just go for it. Yes, it'll be scary. Yes, you will have fears. Yes, yes, yes. But just do it. And it's
Okay.
on its own is more rewarding and it's more fulfilling because you're doing your purpose. You're fulfilling your purpose. You are in something that fulfills you. You can have multiple things you like. You can have multiple hobbies. Like I have a hobby. I can do hair. I have a mannequin. It's not here. It's in my bathroom. I bought a mannequin head and I do hair. Like I can do nice.
Okay.
Like, that's a hobby. I don't want that as a business. I don't want people to come and ask me. But I do it for friends and family. I can do hair. I can create logos. I can create so many different things. There's so many different layers to us. Some things are
Okay.
great as hobby, but some things are something we truly want to do every single day, 24/7. So what is that thing that you want to do?
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
So if
I
it's
really appreciate
videos, all you have to do is start producing and start posting on LinkedIn, put it on YouTube, put it everywhere.
it. All right. I really appreciate you.
No problem.
I'll always look forward to your podcast every Wednesday by 1:30.
Okay. I also have another one called Hustler that I
Okay.
recently launched, and that comes on Tuesday at 11. You may want to watch that one because I talk to different individuals in their space. Some people are entrepreneurs, some people are career professionals. They're just sharing their journeys and tips and advice on how they got to where they are.
Okay.
That
All right.
happens. It happens on LinkedIn as well. Actually, everything I do happens on LinkedIn.
All right. You've been using the space very well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I hope
Thank you
this
so
helped you.
Yes.
If it's a video, then I better see a video from you soon.
Yes. Sure. Thank you.
Oh, if you post it, then tag me so that I get a notification that you did post it.
All right. I'll do that.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
All the
All right.
best. Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so if anybody else, I'm past an hour mark. Last call. If anybody wants to get coached with me, I dropped the link. You can hop on. So I'll wait for one more person. If no one comes on, then I will sign off, and then everybody can go enjoy the Sundays. So last call. One person. I'll take one more person. If you want to get coached by me, all you have to do is click on the link and hop on this call. There's 9 people right now on this. So who is that one person that would wants to get coached by me? You want to speak to me, you want to ask me something, you want me to help you troubleshoot something, just like I just helped the previous caller who started with wanting HR, then went into a virtual assistant, to really getting clear on, well, I want to do video. I'm a video photographer. So, there's 13 people. One person. I will coach one more person. All you have to do is click on that link, hop on StreamYard with me. So that's a direct link to my broadcast that's streaming right now. And you can get coached live with me. You don't have to turn on the camera if you don't want to. You can just do audio. That's up to you. But I do prefer seeing who I'm speaking to. But again, no pressure. You don't have to turn on your camera. But you can get coached with me. You can get coached by me. You can ask me any questions. I can help you troubleshoot mostly majority of anything. So if you are struggling with something, you want to get coached by me, you want to ask me a question, you want to directly speak to me, click on the link and you can do that. Ayomadi. So you're welcome, Imadi. He was just on earlier, and help him discover what is it that he truly wants, what his true passion is. So last call, guys. Hey, don't miss on this opportunity. If you really want to get coached, or you want to pick my brain, you want to ask me anything, hop on the call. Last call. Or guys, if you have questions, drop them in the comment section. Happy to answer any questions. So if you don't want to hop on a call, you can also ask your questions in the comments. You don't have to hop on a call, but I'm opening this line of channel to anybody that wants to speak to me directly and ask me anything or get coached by me. Also, if you like this segment, please show some love by clicking on the like or love or the support or insightful, whatever you're feeling about this segment, the mood. You can click on those little icons in the video section. Last call, guys. Last call. If you want to speak with me, you want to get coached by me, always click on the link and hop on this live call with me and ask me anything you want to ask me. I'll happy to troubleshoot any problem someone's going through in their career, job search, brand building. If you're an entrepreneur, you need some advice on how to grow your business, how you can build anything. You can ask me anything either by typing it in the comment section, or you can get coached or hop on this call and ask me anything. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's any takers on this last call. So I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I hope you found my segment valuable. If you have any questions as you watch the replay, if you need further assistance, feel free to reach out to me. You can DM me. Happy to help wherever I can. So feel free to reach out to me. I've also dropped links for different resources on different services I provide. You can check that out as well. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to message me. But since I have no takers on the live coaching, I'm going to end this segment. Thank you so much for everybody that tuned in and watched this. How can we move? Oh, I have a question now. How can we move from technology to cloud? What particular question do you have? I don't understand the question actually. How can we move from technology to cloud? I'm not sure what that question is. But on that note, I'm going to end this segment. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope everyone has a great weekend, great Sunday. And if you're in Toronto, enjoy the amazing weather that we're having. It's like supposed to get up to like 30 something degrees. So enjoy the hot weather, guys. Enjoy yourself. Bye.